Did you know that according to sfgate.com, who pulled statistics from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, that over half of all solid waste in landfills is actually compostable? Hi, my name is Tyler Buman, and today I'm going to tell you about compost and how you can do it to both make a difference for the environment and to improve your soil's fertility. So, what is compost? Compost is organic matter that can be recycled in the earth as fertilizer. With the correct mixture of nitrogen, water, oxygen, and carbon, compost can be tilled directly into the soil to boost your overall fertility. What can you use as compost? Well, there's many different things. Here are some examples from a graphic that I got from HawthorneNurseries.com. They're broken up into green and brown sections here. The green sections represent things that produce nitrogen in your compost. The brown are things that produce carbon. And you generally want a balance of about 2/3 nitrogen in your compost, which works best. And some examples of things that you can compost here on the nitrogen side would be like grass clippings from mowing your lawn, or green leaves, or especially things from your house such as vegetable peelings. Some brown labeled things that can give you some carbon in your dirt would be like newspapers that you can chuck out there instead of in your trash, and eggshells, things like that. In order to compost in your house, it's easiest to keep a nice place to put it all, because when you're eating and doing stuff like that, you just want to get rid of it easily. And so to make it convenient for yourself, you can leave a bucket like we do under our sink. And so you can just kind of throw crap in here until it gets filled up, and then go chuck it outside in your pile. And as an example of that, here I have a picture of our compost pile. Right now it's mostly sticks and junk, but there's just a little bit of vegetables in there, but it's early in the year, so that'll fill up eventually. How do you compost? Well, you want to start on bare dirt, which allows air and stuff to get in there, gets the grass and junk out of the way. So you can start on just some bare soil like this, piled up, and then you come in and throw some sticks and twigs in there, and straw and other loose things that let air and water flow through. This helps draining it and to get air underneath, so you can get like a full 360-degree composting effect on it. Once you've done that, then you can take your organic stuff that you actually want to compost, such as fruit peelings and a lot of that other stuff that I listed off. And you want to throw grass in there, or just, I don't know, any organic stuff that you don't want anymore. Pile it in there. You want to generally alternate between dry and wet layers of things. This helps make sure that you get a fully even distribution of the composting effect, so that you don't end up with a bunch of dirt on top and then uncomposted rotting stuff on the bottom. You want it all to go all as quick as possible at the same time. And to speed the process up, you can either add water yourself, because you need water for the process to work, or you can just let the rain do it, which is fine too. The last thing you want to do is, as it's going, give it some time to set, and then come back periodically and turn it. Just kind of flip the stuff over to get it stirred up so you can get air in there and get the process over with quicker. What are the benefits of composting? Why should you do it? Well, composting is good for the environment and a good way to reduce the amount of trash you make, so you don't have to throw so much out in the corner and everything. Here's a graph by the EPA that shows the food recovery hierarchy, they call it. It's ways to get rid of excess food waste, listed by the most preferred methods at the top, going down to the least preferred at the bottom. So at the bottom here, you've got throwing it in the landfill or incinerating it, because that releases lots of gases and it's just a waste of potentially useful materials. At the top here, you start with things like source reduction, which means just making less food so you don't have to throw it away. Beyond that, it goes down to feeding hungry people, feeding animals with it. Those are uses for it too. Or industrial uses, such as making fuels and lubricants and stuff out of organic compounds. But for composting for normal households like this, most of those are not an option. We can't send, our little bucket in to some factory somewhere for that to be useful. So our only option here is composting, which is still above landfills and incineration, meaning it's better than doing that. So that's the reason you compost. It's good for the environment and can make you feel good about yourself. And the other main reason you compost is just the effects it has on your garden and plant growth. If you want to grow food for yourselves or just have nice flowers and everything, adding compost to your soil can make a real big difference. As you can see here with these 5-week-old pepper plants, this one is planted in just normal soil from the yard, and this one is planted in soil that has been enhanced with compost. As you can see, there's a very big difference. So, hopefully today I've helped explain why you should go composting and help turn your garbage into your garden. Thank you.